Welcome mates, I'm Bloodthirsty Lord, but you can call me Lordy, and today we are back on Paragon once again. I'm hoping you like that intro music that is in the background. Hopefully it's not too loud, and hopefully you guys are enjoying that. So tell me if you like that music or not, and I can change it back to the older one or keep this new version of the intro music for our channel. But right now you should be watching some gacha gameplay in the background with my legendary skin that I got on it with a golden key. It looks pretty cool. It's a fun time indeed, so hopefully you enjoy that gameplay as well as we talk about the topics of today, which are going to be about the new version 42 cards and the way they actually look, the artwork for them, and also how they have reworked some of these cards that we're going to see very soon within the version 42 update on the 8th of August. And if there could be a possibility that we can't build any more decks. That is something I want to mention and talk about within this video. So mates, before we go into this video, make sure you smash that like button. Let's try to get 200 likes on this video. So without further ado, let's get straight into this. So what do we know about the version 42 card update? We're going to have 100 new effects on cards. There's going to be a massive card rework in general. The whole card system is going to look different and contain new features that we have not seen before, but it looks like some of those features have been teased off with the latest Paragon news drop we had not long ago, which we've talked about yesterday, but we're going to go more in depth in this video, which is the version 42 card artwork that you can see right now on your screen. And this image does contain a lot of information. As you can see, 4 cards, you can see the actual artwork for the cards, and they look amazing. The detail in these cards are crazy, because we used to have, or still have at this current moment, cards with no artwork at all. So seeing 4 cards that look bloody amazing reminds me of Magic the Gathering, Hearthstone even, and people have also said on the channel Yu-Gi-Oh, which is kind of old school, but you can still see some type of resemblance with the character designs on this piece of artwork on these cards. If you do a side-by-side comparison to these cards, to what cards we have in Paragon at this current moment, they are completely different. Let's break it down. As you can see from the card that has the Death Affinity on it, you can see the color of the affinity, purple, white, red, and green on the very end on the left hand side of the card, going up from the top to bottom. That's how you know what affinity it does fall into. But also the affinities do have icons, which are found on the top left corner. Growth representing a flower, Fury or Chaos now will be representing a wolf, how it looks of it, or a lion. Then the next affinity is Order. It does have a sword and maybe a shield, or is it one of those old school balance systems? I can't really see the image or that icon, it's really unclear at the moment, but I think it could be that. Then the last card affinity that we can see is Death, with the image of a skull. Pretty much that used to be Corruption, and now it's the Death affinity. Those are the renamed affinities with the icons that you can see. Looking pretty darn awesome. And then we move on to the actual bottom text on these cards. As you can see, there's different text with a symbol and also a icon, then a text or words describing the card itself. That is most likely describing the card effect, if it's a passive with the icon, or if it's active with the icon. Then also the card is mention of what it does, like Toxic, Horde, Overhealing, Critical Mass, Restoration, and this leads to pretty much a general idea of what the card effect is and what the card actually does. So if you do hover over the card or enemy's deck or build, you'll be able to see the effect just by looking at the very bottom of it and not having to read all the stats exactly. So that's really interesting. And also it looks like what it looks like a recycle symbol or a cycle symbol could be a passive effect, and then the other symbol will be the active effect on your card that you've chosen. And also the name of this card can be located on the affinity symbol or affinity line color going down the card itself. For example, the Depth card with the name of Awakening the Emmerich, the Order card, the Titan's Tribute, the Chaos card, Deathcrawler Assault, and also the last card, which is the Growth Affinity card called Sprinkin or Sprikin. I don't know how you pronounce it, but it doesn't matter. That is the card name, and that's how you get the idea of what the card is or what the name of the card is if you ever need to search for it to put in your builds. Also, the back of the cards have a new design, how the seams of it, as you can see right next to the Growth Affinity. As the deck is pretty much below, you can see those cards in the back of the artwork side of it. It looks pretty sick. But also one thing that I don't think anyone has seen yet, or many people have not picked up on, is the top right corner. And this has a symbol saying level 1. Why is this occurring? Why is this card level 1? Are we going to have different level cards on an exact same card, like level 1 card of the Chaos card, and then we have like a level 2 version of that, level 3 version, level 4 version. How many levels do we have towards this card system on selected cards, and what can we get out of it? Because in other games that do have a card leveling up system, like Clash Royale, which is a mobile game that use cards, you make a deck, you make a build, and obviously versus opponents. But you can also upgrade your cards to get better stats and have a better effect within your gameplay. I don't think this will be an occurrence within Paragon, because if it was, pretty much Paragon experience will be a pay-to-win experience, which would be a very shocking outcome for the game if that does happen, but most likely that is not the case. I'm thinking more like Hearthstone, like you get like shiny cards or some different texture on your cards, something unique, something different. I don't think it's going to change its stats, because if that happens, I'm going to be completely shocked, but I think it's going to be small visual effects or something insane that we don't know of at this current moment. So that is pretty much like a little breakdown of the card artwork and what is contained on the artwork itself, and what we could expect in version 42 card update, alongside the rebalance in-game economy, the full gameplay rebalance based on the economy changes and on the card changes, because there's been a entirely new itemization or card system rework in version 42. It's going to change the game quite a bit. And that keeps in my mind, are we going to have decks? Are we going to have builds in Paragon still when this all happens and when this all comes live? I'm like 85% sure we're going to keep that feature with Paragon, making your builds, making your decks, and using them within your Paragon experience. I don't think that's going to go at all. So don't worry about that aspect of the game disappearing, but instead worry about making all your builds once again, because I'm guessing everyone has to rework their builds for the next update, because there's going to be a lot of card changes in general and a lot of different things that you have to pretty much build around and utilize in the Paragon experience when this August update does go live. So be ready for that, mates. But mates, as always, tell me your thoughts about this in the comment section down below. Are you interested with the new cards and how they look? Because I feel like they're really appealing and they look gorgeous, and I can't wait to witness the rest of them. But mates, as always, tell me your thoughts and your opinions in the comment section down below. So mates, if you did enjoy this video, show us by smashing that below like button. Let's try to get 200 likes on this video. Mates, want to see more Paragon gaming content and gaming content in general on my channel? All you have to do is share it with your friends and hit the subscribe button to become a mate today. That is all for this video. Oh, time to go, but don't you worry. Back very soon. Hey, that's boys. You ain't seen nothing yet. It's time to do.